one of my biggest fears is being on a plane and the captain like gets knocked out or something. And then they're like, does anybody on here know how to fly the plane? It's going to be up to me because I do Microsoft Flight Simulator sometimes. And I'm getting better at landing. So it's going to have to be up to me. And so this is what happened on a Southwest flight just last week. It said a pilot from another airline who was a passenger aboard Southwest Flight 6013 helped land the plane after its captain became incapacitated. The flight was traveling from Las Vegas to Columbus, Ohio, which I travel that Las Vegas flight quite often. Not to Columbus, but still. On Wednesday, when the captain fainted or became how's he going to faint? He's sitting in a chair.
Well, you can be over. Oh, I have definitely almost fainted
sitting in a chair.
Oh, driving a car.
Wouldn't that just be passing out?
It's the same thing, dude.
The pilot aboard the plane stepped in, entering the flight deck and assisting with radio communication as a Southwest pilot flew the aircraft and landed it back to Las Vegas to pick up an alternate crew. I don't understand that.
What they're saying is the dude that was chilling on the flight happened to be a pilot.
Right, I got that.
And then he just came in and said, "Okay, I'll figure this out." You know,
does it say that he landed the plane?
Yeah.
No, this is what it says. It goes, the pilot aboard the plane stepped in, entering the flight deck and assisting with radio communication as a Southwest pilot flew the aircraft.
Yeah,
and landed it back.
So he talked to ground, like whatever.
He stepped into the co-pilot. He stepped into the co-pilot role. The co-pilot took over.
I got you. So you mean you can't fly a plane and talk on the radio at the same time? Is that become a big issue?
Well,
I think
so maybe I'm working on the wrong skill.
It's roles. They have their roles. They have to.
Well,
perform.
there's constant acknowledgement between the ground, the tower, and the airplane, and I think planes with other planes.
Southwest Flight 6013 was on its way from Las Vegas to Columbus, Ohio, when
Captain, 47-year-old male, en route, he started to feel some stomach pain. Later, fainted or became incapacitated.
With the captain unable to fly, the first officer took over, while a pilot from another airline who just happened to be on board jumped in to help with radio communications.
He's in the back of the aircraft right now with the flight attendant, but we need to get him on an ambulance immediately.
Diane McClinchy was on the flight.
He did have an outfit on, so I'm assuming that's how they knew he was a pilot. But it's very thankful that he was there.
She and fellow passengers didn't learn it was the captain who was ill until the flight landed back in Vegas. In a statement, Southwest said in part, "We commend the crew for their professionalism and appreciate our customers' patience regarding the situation."
But did you see how they knew that he was a pilot?
I'm going to start flying with a pilot.
That's all I was going to say. Do that, Michael.
Yeah. Do you know how to fly a plane? No, but I can talk on the radio.
You guys see John Wick?
Anyway, but that is one of my biggest fears is being on a plane, the pilot's become incapacitated, and then they're like, does anyone know how to fly a plane? And of course, I wouldn't raise my hand right away, but I would feel guilty because I kind of know how to do it based off the Xbox.
Okay, what if you were on a...
And GTA.
What if you were
I got 3 stars in that flight school.
What if you were on a cruise and all the people that could navigate the boat and they pass out?
See, I wouldn't be accredited to do that. I wouldn't feel right raising my hand.
You don't think you could?
No.